we're live.
We're live.
We are live. Feels like ages since we've been live. Must be a good couple of weeks. So, hello. This is Sarah.
Hello.
Sparkly Sarah.
Gosh, it's been a while since I've done one of these on Facebook. Takes me right back.
Oh, really? How long?
I think it's got to be a couple of years. I actually started my talking to people and presenting online on Facebook. So it feels really nice to be back, actually.
Good. Well, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube, we're in all the places. All the places, all the see. So welcome. So we thought we would show up and just brighten up your Thursday, day, morning, night, wherever you are in the world, and talk a little bit about some of your story, some of your how you found your sparkle. Is to me that's what this means, right? Particularly because you came to, was it in London, wasn't it? Was it last September?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so just over a year ago, day in September.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a day, like a VIP in-person day, and you came along to that, didn't you? And this is where your full-on journey started. It's not where the journey started, but like where you start to just go all in.
It is, and it was funny because I'd come across you and Donna quite a few times in the online space. I had met you briefly in person, but never actually really spoken to you, didn't know anything about what you did. And then the other groups that I was in, you kept popping up as guest experts and talking about things. And I can remember you coming in and doing one in particular, and you were talking about money mindset. And you asked us all to think about a mantra, an affirmation, something we could just say to each other as we wandered around the house. And I chose, I'm worth every penny. And I remember messaging you and saying, I've been flouncing around the house saying, I'm worth every penny for the last couple of days. And I just remember that sort of, there was that little flicker of, oh, this feels different. So then when you put up your one day in person, I thought I'd really like to go and be in the room. I'd really like to feel some of that energy because I'd heard other people talking about it, and I was like, I'd like to go and try that out for myself. And it was a big step for me because I'd never been to anything like that before. I'd always been very focused on the practical, the business, the process, and there was like this big wall between me and anything slightly is how I would have described it then. Now I'm like, no wall.
I love that. It's interesting, isn't it? So it's something you'd never done before, but yet something in you, your intuition was like, we're going to do this. We're going to go. We're going to go anyway.
It was that sort of, there was this little flame burning saying, you need to try something else. I want to try something else. And that I wanted to stop being where I was. And you know, I'd done all the business stuff multiple times, and I still wasn't quite where I wanted to be. So I thought I'd come along in September. I was lucky enough to come along with somebody that I knew, so we traveled together. So there was that whole special day out thing, you know, having a coffee together on the train, chatting the entire way, and it's like, oh my goodness, we're here. And then when we walked into the room, and it just that feeling of being in the right place, being in the right space, and the amount of love that was in the room from these two virtual strangers, these two women that I'd met briefly in a ladies' toilet at a different event. I just was like, oh, what a beautiful place to be.
No, Lisa's saying, can't wait to see you in March. Yes, because you've met.
I can't wait to see you too, Lisa. Big hugs.
Yes. I love that. Like you say, the love is in the room from Donna and I and the other women.
Absolutely.
I just never underestimate the power of when we have a room with women, 20 people in there, and most that she came with, along with somebody new, but like generally most people don't know each other in these rooms. And I'm always blown away how, and I know it's something that Donna and I create, but how quickly everybody in the room feels safe to be authentic, to be seen, to be vulnerable, to show emotion, to be raw. Like in this room very quickly, to be able to get breakthroughs. And that's what you've just said. Like it's never experienced anything like that before. And we know it's something we create, and it's the people we attract.
Yeah. I mean, I had got myself to a position over the years where I was very guarded. I was very sort of like inside this space, like do not come closer, do not, you know, all this kind of stuff. And I was often very uncomfortable walking into rooms, even though I'd come with somebody I knew. I'd still be very uncomfortable. And then I'd also got very good at giving the right answer, which was never the real answer. And I can remember very early on in the day, after we'd all sort of settled down and we were getting into the main part of the day, and you just asked us to tell us a little bit about yourself, and stuff came out of my mouth that I had no idea I was going to share or needed to share. And I can remember, and we've talked about it subsequently, but when I look back on it now, it's like I was observing myself, but I didn't know that's what I was doing. I could see myself in the room, and I was like the outside looking in. And I'd never really thought about that before. What was happening, why it was happening. Because I'd always just pushed it away. But like in the first 10 minutes of the session, I was like, oh my giddy aunt, what is going on here? And rather than run away from it, it was the space to sit there and go, actually, I'm just going to sit with this and see what happens. And it was really helped by the other people in the room, not just you and Donna, but everybody in the room. There were different things happening for everybody, and it's really hard to articulate it. Because it's something that you really feel.
I love that. I love even us just having this conversation and going back to the room and this. I'm just like, wow, it's amazing. It's amazing. And it's like, it's so important for us to have these conversations that other people who are thinking about wanting to come to the one in Newcastle on the 6th of November, who are a little bit frightened, scared, who haven't done it before, think, oh, that's not for me, or, you know, will it work for me? And it's like, you've never done it before, right? And you did. And within, like you say, the first 5 minutes, you felt safe and comfortable enough to be able to verbalize and communicate things that you've never done before. So I love that.
And it's, I mean, for anybody that is sitting there thinking, is this for me? Then I think start with that. Is this for me? If you're even thinking that, then something is drawing you towards it. And I'm so glad I went. I mean, I can't say to somebody, you ought to go because you'll get something out of it, because it's what you know, it's up to that individual. But I would definitely say, if you're thinking, is this for me? Then there's a good chance it is. And it's absolutely not going to be a wasted day, because even if you just take away a few ideas, it could potentially change so much.
I love that. And then you have subsequently attended a retreat with us in, when was the last one?
I came in March.
I'm like, well, I don't even know what month we're in. Right. Yes. So you came to the March one, because we've just done another one. So I'm like, which one? So yes, you came then to the March retreat. And then since then, you're also in our Limitless program. So you've gone from like, who are these two women, to like, I'm coming to the retreat, I'm coming to Limitless, I'm coming to the next retreat. Like you've gone all in. But like, why is that?
It was, I mean, it didn't happen instantly. when we finished the VIP day last September, so 2024, I said, I am going to join Limitless. And I was saying to myself at that point, I'm going to join Limitless in November. But I didn't actually specify which November. And I didn't join at that point. And I, looking back on it now, it's I wasn't ready to join. I wasn't in the right place to join. Yes, there was a financial element, but actually it was about becoming comfortable with making that kind of investment in me, not my business. And now I recognize that is an investment in my business, because, and I posted about this on LinkedIn recently, unless I do the work on myself and deal with all the things that have been getting in my way, I don't have a business.
No.
So I decided, as soon as I heard there was a space available for the retreat, I was like, I want to be in the room some more. And the thought of being with you for like 5 days was just too exciting. The retreat was incredible. I still get the tingles over it. And there were some quite entertaining moments when I admitted things to myself. And I remember looking at you and Cheryl, and I was saying something about nobody had ever seen me do the speaking thing. And I'm looking at the pair of you and going, you were at that event where I was speaking. And it just really made me realize the stuff that we tell ourselves, the things we put in our way. And that was a real revelation for me. And then in, I think it was August, I was getting really down again. I was getting really fed up. All the magic from the retreat seemed to have faded, and I still wasn't getting there. And it was like, and I did one of your challenges.
Yeah, cool.
So I mean, it's another great way to get into your world. I did one of the little challenges, and I got to the end of the challenge, and it was partway through one of the sessions, and something hit me, and it literally physically hit me in one of the meditations we were doing. And I was like, and I went for a walk afterwards. And by the time I'd come back from the walk, I'd messaged you to say I wanted to join Limitless. And since I joined Limitless, oh my goodness. And if I look back at the Sarah that went to the one-day thing last year, I don't recognize her at all. She was very sad. She was very grey. There was a real sort of shadow in my life then, and I won't say it's gone completely, but there's a hell of a lot. You put here how Sarah found her sparkle. I mean, I've never worn sequins before. I wear sequins all the time now. If there's an opportunity to get the sequins out or something really pretty, and I get it out. I'm not sat there in my tracksuit bottoms and my hoodie. It's like I allow that side of me to come out. And when it does, I mean, I'm seeing some fantastic results from people that I'm meeting, opportunities I'm getting, which simply weren't coming up for me 6 months ago.
Yeah. And what is different about the Sarah in a sparkle that is showing up for these conversations now compared to 6 months ago?
It's the real Sarah. I don't feel like I'm pretending anymore. I don't feel like I need to apologize or explain or dim my light. That's something we talk about a lot in Limitless with you. It's like I really genuinely feel like for the first time I'm actually showing up as myself. And the more I show up as myself, honestly, the more people that are drawn to me. And I mean, some of the people that I've attracted into my world over the last 3 months, I never would have spoken to them 12 months ago. I never would have thought that they would be part of my world, because I was in my little box, and it's, you know, I am this, and this has been my career, and this is how I've done it. And now I'm just having so much fun. There's an ease now. I won't say it's easy, but there is a definite ease and a definite shift. And I mean, just before we're coming on the call, I went and found, there's a local networking event that I haven't been to for a couple of months, and I thought I really want to go in November. So just literally just before this call, I was like, do you know what? I'm going to go again because I really love going to that group. Whereas before I'd be like, oh, networking, don't want to go. And now I love going now because you just have great conversations with people.
I love that. Oh, just makes my heart melt. Just the fact that hearing that you now show up as you and have confidence to do that and belief in yourself to do that, and then are attracting the people in your life who are magnetized to your authentic energy. That's what we all want, right? Like, to me, that's what we want. We all just want to get up on a morning and just be confident enough and have the belief to just live the life as the real version of us, and full stop.
Yeah. And it also means that I'm a lot kinder to myself. I'm not beating myself up about things that I haven't done or getting caught up so much in the I ought to be doing this, I should be doing that. I'm very much like, what do I want to do today? What will bring me closer to having the joy, having the fun? What opportunities can I find to wear the sequins, basically?
Yeah.
You know, it's how do I bring out the sequins?
Exactly. What a great daily mantra. How can I bring out the sequins today? Like, that's just a mantra we should all live by. I love that. So we are doing, Limitless. If you want to ask me about Limitless, come and ask me about Limitless. We're doing a 1-day inevitable success at the Dakota, which we're at this week, which was beautiful. So we're doing that on Thursday, the 6th of November. So if you, like Sarah said earlier, is this for me? It's your intuition telling you, probably is. Or if you actually have something going, oh, that's not for me, it's probably is, because your resistance is like, oh, I'm afraid of that. Get in the room. But yes, reach out to me if you want more information. I will send it to you. We've still got some spaces left, and we're very excited for people to experience what you experienced for the first time you got in a room with us, right? So is there anything you would like to say, give as a bit of inspiration to anyone who's watching this?
I think I just say, trust yourself. You are definitely worth it, and you deserve it. And you know, if I can do, I don't recognize myself. And how cool would that be, to be where you want to be?
I love that.
So, trust yourself.
Thank you. So have a fabulous Thursday. If you're watching us on replay, if you've got any questions, pop it in the comments and I will come back and answer you, or Sarah will. And yes, have a fab day. I'm off tonight. I'm going to Victor's in Newcastle, which is next to the Dakota Hotel, to the Ladies Collective event, networking event. I'm going to be speaking about the power of us, the power of you, power of you. So I'm looking forward to that this evening. So thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. Like I say, if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments and we will see you soon. Thank you.